Hey everybody, so as stated on Monday, I want to talk about normalization. I don't think people grasp what it does and why it's doing what it's doing, and it's getting confusing here. So on the TASCAM, normalization does one thing. It finds the loudest point of your recording. It then figures out how far is it from there to the maximum that it will allow. So if it's like 3 dB, it then goes through the entire song and ups it 3 dB. It does not compress it, doesn't do any of that. It just ups it. It's more or less an amplifier. It just ups it enough so that it's as loud as it will be, or as loud as possible, so that it will not clip. That's what it does. If you're having clipping issues, you're doing something wrong before that. If you're, that's what it does. So it is the final step. So what I did today, I did a whole bunch of tests. So I took the piano part, and this piece right here, if you can see my mouse, this right here, this is the highest spike in the entire part. Actually, it's the highest spike in the entire recording. Now, as you can see, so track 1 here is just normal. It's just, this is recorded. I didn't do anything to it. I just mastered it. I just did the mix down, and that was it. Not mastered, nothing. So I just want to put that out there. So that's it. And we'll play it. So let's hear it. Oh, let's go right to the beginning. Stop. Let's go right to the beginning. Let's see. Yeah, it gets me out. There we go. So. So as you see, it sounds quiet because it hasn't been normalized. So that is track 1. Track 2 now. We're on track 2. This is not mastered, just normalized. As you can see, all it has done, it has upped the volume, and that peak right there, this right here, it is just at the top. It's as high as it can go now, or as high as it will. The TASCAM will allow. So we play that one, and it's louder. And so as you can see, everything is louder. That's all it did. Number 3. Now I gotta check what I did here. Oh yeah, this was basic compression. So I went on to the TASCAM, and if you go into the you're in the mastering, you go into the mastering list. Let me show you. I'll just do that quickly here. Let me get the hue over here. Let's see. Just give me a second. I think that's it. Whoop. Yeah, that would be it, except it fell over. All right. So you're on your TASCAM. There we go. All right. Turn the light off. So I hit mix down. I am now in mastering. This is one of the problems with. Let me show you a trick with this, so it doesn't glow so much on the screen. Let me go back out. Let's go to menu. Go over to preferences, take the brightness right down to 0. Contrast, I'll just leave it where it is. I think it was at 8. Put it at 8 or 9. Now I can't read anything on the screen now if I look directly at the screen. So let's go master mix down. Another one. So compression is on. So all I did was I went to the library, and I selected basic compression. That's all I did. So just selected that. So now that is what number 3 is on here. So let's go back to the screen. That is what number 3 is on the screen here. So it's basic compression. It's nothing fancy. It has not been normalized. So now if you look, I'll just unmute number 2 here for a second. You can see that just basic compression, it did compress it down. You can't really tell if it's smaller than number 1 here. Whoops. The number 1. No, it's actually, it looks like it's actually slightly louder at point. So it did compress it and it did bring the volume up a bit, but it's not fully normalized. So now number 4 here, this is basic compression and it has been brought up, like it has been normalized. So as you can see, once again, it did not overspike it. Nothing is overspiked in this. It's perfect, and it sounds fine. It sounds as it should. So now, yeah, we're going further in. So this is hard compression. So now if we compare it to number 3. It is, once again, it's slightly louder, so once again, it brought it up, because that's what it does, and compared to number 1, and yeah, it, once again, louder again. So now just so you know, each of these when I do the compression, I started it from the basic. I didn't do anything else with it. So I'll play that one. Now that one, it actually did, as I'm watching my levels here, it did get quite high up there. So yeah, the hard compression on that one definitely was a little bit more than what was needed. So this is it after it's been normalized. So that was the hard compression. This is hard compression normalized. Let's see how that one sounds. Now, I think I messed that up, because did I solo that one, or did I have 2 running at the same time? Let's try that one more time. No, it's quite loud. So in that case, normalization actually brought it down. So maybe my whole theory of normalization is normalization tries to find the sweet spot. Wow, that's going to change everything. So now number 7. Okay, what I did here. I did hard compression, normalized it. Hard compression, normalized it. Hard compression, normalized it. So I did that sequence 3 times. So hard compression, normalized. Hard compression, normalized. Hard compression, normalized. I did that 3 times. That is this one. So let's hear this one. Okay, so it looks like, how can I say this? It looks like Normalization finds your loudest point and puts it, either amplifies it to be in the zone, or can't we say de-amplify? Well, or it brings it down so that it will be in that zone. Because as we could see from number 6, where it was just hard compression and it was just spiking off the edge and clipping, and then we listen to number 7, which is that hard compression one but normalized, and it did actually turn the volume down. So yeah, I'm gonna have to change my whole view of this whole thing. Maybe it's because I've always recorded quietly and then up it goes. So that's today's video. Hope you like it. I hope this explains it to you. I've learned something new right now too, because I didn't realize that that's how normalization worked on here. Now I know. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.
Staring up into the cold night sky, looking for answers, never knowing why.